It's a goal for Westy.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's just beautiful. Beautiful. Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer literate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works. Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Go! And speed! Go back!
Eddie Speed, baby.
Where is this game?
Beckham.
Buddy, I'm telling
And speaking of the man, he's going to win it back. Andrew Araya, one-touch ball, and now ball gets slipped to the bench. Oh, what a pass. John Troiano in on net. Lefty, shot, goal, John Troiano. And Monmouth strike first. Do you believe in miracles, Monmouth fans? I smell one coming here at Calabasas Park. 2 minutes in a fan appreciation night. It's John Troiano, the Rowan man. The back of the net, it's Monmouth 1, Motown 0. Keeper role as a goalkeeper today. Whistle blown, whoa. And the card seems to be coming out. Let's see. Tensions flaring. Red card for Michael Willis. What? I would like to see a replay. It's a red card for Willis. Confusion from Killick and staff, and no one's too sure exactly what happened. Studs up, perhaps. However, Ruiz gets it. Looks like Pecky's going to be playing that right back position right now. At least as long as Martelloni comes back. Pecky gets burnt. Grossman save. Amazing save. However, it's batted away. And then put away by FC Motown. It appears to be number 23, Jermaine, with the goal. And,
Catcher's near side. This is a good attack. As Arlotti thought about a shot, gets past the defender, takes it, and it's in the back of the net. The first real attack for Manhattan. It's 1-0. Alessandro Arlotti, the Harvard junior, scorches it past Friedberg. And again, with numbers running into the box, set up for Rogers. Rogers, nice pass to Arlotti, gets around the defender, last-ditch tackling, it's another goal, but it's saved off the line instead. Shot on the ground, it's in! Off the post and in from Baruggi. And it's the Rutgers star who says, you don't need to go over the wall, you can go around it. It's 1-1. See what they can do on this corner. Good service in, the header, it's in. It's a goal for for Morris Elite. Idicheria, the substitute. With Williams on the outside, he'll get it to the other sub. Up to Garnett. Outside to Idicheria. Nice play from Motown. But can they get the final product? Idicheria on the ground. Deflected off of a defender and in off the hands of Molina. It's 1-1. Very short conversation as the ball is in. Header down. It's a goal for FC Motown. And that's Daniel Idicheria, the impact sub. Comes away, although his pass is intercepted. Player wide open in the middle of the field for Motown. That's Idicheria to Garnett. He slots it in. His final game of the summer for Motown STA. And he scores a goal to put an exclamation on it. It's 3-1 Motown. And that should move Motown into second place in the Metropolitan. Can the Keystone Eastern Conference champions pick up a big win on the final day? Or will there be a shock at Drew University in favor of the Westchester Predators? Hello everybody and welcome to the final game of the 2024 NPSL Keystone Eastern Conference for these two sides. Motown, who clinched the title a couple of weeks ago, looking to finish out with no losses and help their regional rankings. Meanwhile, for the Westchester Predators, they will not be seeing the postseason in year number 1, but they are hoping to end it on a high note and help one of the other Westchester teams, Westchester United, who won 5-0 yesterday, which gives them a +4 goal differential on FC Motown. The two sides with the same amount of points coming into this weekend, and that could be pivotal for the postseason coming up, especially when you get to regionals time. If Motown can win the Keystone Eastern Conference postseason over the Jackson Lions, those regional matchups then decided based on points per game, and if tied there, you go to tiebreakers. So a big win needed for FC Motown this weekend, but they are without some numbers. Both Motown and their USL 2 side both trying to fill the rosters this weekend. So for Motown's side tonight, there are some players making some debuts in the starting lineup, at least. As kickoff is underway, Westchester Predators going left to right in the first half in those white kits with black letters and numbers as they have the first attack, but it's cut out, and Motown will go to the back line, set up their lineup. In net, Josh Schaefer. In front of him, it's Patrick O'Toole, Hermanus Achterkamp with Marcus Hackett and Patrick Weir. And in midfield, Felipe Gutierrez, Luca Campbell, and Nicholas Cruz is in the lineup tonight. El Mahdi Yusufi, Mo Germain, and Tal Torjiman make up the rest of this Motown lineup. Just 2 subs on the bench tonight for the hosts, as that's the 11 of Felipe Gutierrez from Williams, a Division III school. Ball taken away at the midfield. And Octocomp will send it upfield. Looking for a teammate, and it does come off for a second. That ball put out of play. The Westchester Predators line up Lou Liedka in the net with Alex Fraser, Caesar Repa, Thomas Smith, Luke Hill, Tomas Ascoli, Max Teniza, Tejas Sarna, Sean Locke, William Fow, and James Fitzgerald rounding out the rest of their lineup, a squad that is next to last in the Keystone East. Ball over the top, far side. That's a nice switch. Ball to Marcus Hackett. Hasn't seen much of him so far this summer, the Motown veteran, but he slots into the lineup tonight on this July 4th weekend. Ball taken away by Tomas Ascoli, but he loses out. And there's a foul that will be pulled back. Look at some of the players that aren't here tonight, though, for FC Motown. No Joe Fala. Their leading goal scorer, Benasane Fall, not with the team tonight. No Danny Cordero, Papa Sau, Chris Bermudez, Joe Holland, Nick Collins, Gene Voltaire, Zach Perez, amongst the players not starting or playing tonight for FC Motown. So if they are to match Westchester United's result from last night and win 5-0, they'll have to call upon some other players to score their goals. Mo Germain is obviously one of those players which can be called upon. Germain has had a good summer so far for the hosts. Germain to Torjiman, back towards Germain, and it'll come to the outside. Ball towards the edge of the box. The shot on the ground almost deflected, but it's safely into the arms of Lietka, the Davidson College goalkeeper. Had a really good year, 7 shutouts for Davidson, although his luck hasn't been as promising this summer with Westchester Predators. This is the 3rd team of Westchester. We already know the Keystone East playoffs next Saturday here. Motown and Jackson. As Motown are on the attack again. Jermaine picks up the ball. Gives it back. A nice ball on the ground by Hackett, but it's cleared away. Only as far as another Motown player. That's Nicholas Cruz. Over to Hackett. His ball in the air this time. Bounces over everybody. Picked up on the shot, and Lietka makes the save. Rather, that was Nicholas Cruz taking the shot. Good ball, though, from Marcus Hackett. It was Max Teniza trying to deal with it. Couldn't quite, as that ball is flicked on by Will Fow. Does not reach his teammate. The intended target was Tejas Sarna. And Motown come on the attack again. But poor pass will result in a throw for Westchester Predators. Led by Vince D'Ambrosio. Motown led by Dilly Duca. Just trying to get through a undefeated regular season. Their only draws against local rivals in Jackson Lions earlier this summer, and then they were trailing but came back in their last game against Monmouth to get a point on the road. Mo Germain had the goal in that game, following a range-shortened game against the Philadelphia Union Development Squad, in which they won 4-0. Jermaine putting some pressure on, and that's a good job just getting the ball away. Thomas Smith will get it upfield, but it's intercepted. In the midfield, ball over the top, over hit. Very warm, humid night in Madison, New Jersey. Would expect a hydration break. Even at this time of night, there's still high humidity. It's been in the 90s for much of the day as the ball is up towards foul. And a handball called against Motown, much to the chagrin of the Motown defender, who was saying that his arms were at his side. But it will set up a dangerous free kick opportunity for the Predators to attack. They were shut out 3-0 earlier this season at home against FC Motown. Standing over this, Tomas Ascoli and Luke Hill. Ascoli with the right foot, Hill with the left foot. Some discussion over who will take it. Hill, his service in. Bouncing around, who is it last off of? It's a goal kick, but Schaefer is injured and still down after that ricochet with bodies flying around in the box. Now the Motown keeper will get back to his feet. That was a good in-swinger from Luke Hill, the Air Force Academy player. Hill spending this summer with Westchester United. He's originally from Colorado. As Motown quickly a release. Ball through, but it's too far. Picked up by Lietka. Almost a bad rollout. Torjiman still defending, but kept cleanly. Ball up. And Schaefer will change direction to come towards the ball after originally meandering back towards his net. Back heel. Hill takes it away, though, and put out a play for a throw. Pickpocket by Jermaine, but there was a advantage played after a foul, so that brings the ball back, and actually referee was ready for a free kick from the intended spot, but Westchester took it from behind the halfway line. No problem, says the official. So we play on. Foul on the ball. Almost tackled off of it. He stays on, though. Gets into the box, looking for a teammate. It's put behind for a corner kick. Once again, it's the Predators on the front foot. So after a really nice ball from the free kick, what can Westchester do from the corner kick? Far post, header down, and the flicked header goes wide for a goal kick. First year in which this has been Josh Schaefer's net, and he has done a very good job in protecting the net for FC Motown. He spent a couple years as the backup to David Greshek, who, amongst a couple of players, moved on from the club this summer. Schaefer, of course, did have experience in starting, though, a couple years back where he was the postseason netminder for FC Motown. So a spot he is comfortable with, but his record this year shows just how good of a starter he can be. Schaefer playing all but one game so far this summer, and that other game was a start from Anthony Pinto, who had the shutout against this same Westchester squad. As Octocomp will go back to Schaefer. Hermanos Octocomp, who missed a couple of games for Motown earlier this summer due to obligations in the TST tournament down in North Carolina. He was amongst a couple of Motown players who played there this summer, including Joe Holland. As there's a nice ball over the top. Motown coming into the box, looking for runners, pulled back for Jermaine. Jermaine, couple touches, takes the shot off the arms of the goalkeeper and cleared away. Litka got a little lucky. His defender was there before the attacker. It stays 0-0 for the time being as Torjiman switches the field. Nice ball. Hackett, his service. Torjiman got a little bit underneath it, and it goes behind for a goal kick off the top of the netting. Ball turned over. Motown coming on to the attack. But it's a good recovery by Hill for the time being. Motown retain it though. And a free kick. Just outside of the box. Motown maybe wanted the advantage play. They didn't get it, but they will take a dangerous free kick. th minute still, no goals between these two sides. Motown needs at least 4 tonight if they want to match Westchester United, who won 5-0 in their game yesterday to set themselves 3 points ahead of Motown and +4 goal differential. Ball into the box. Nice chance, but just couldn't get wrapped around it. Maybe a second ball opportunity, but it's put out of play off of Motown. Look, it might have been Octocomp who had come upfield on the free kick that had the chance. Cool, calm, collected for Octocomp. Even with a player over his shoulder, it did not faze him. Hack it upfield. Torjiman has an overlapping runner. Now decides to take it. Ball down the line. Cruz, his cross. No one there to attack it. It will stay in and go out for just a throw. Did never cross the goal line. So Motown can maybe try and pin the Predators deep. That's a bad turnover. Edge of the box, the shot, and it goes in off of the goalkeeper, Tal Torjiman. With the game's opener, it's 1-0 Motown. There's one goal that they needed. Second time tonight that Lidka got a big paw to it, but just enough pace, and Motown makes it 1-0.
That goal scored by Tal Turigman.
So it's the Israeli national who scores again for FC Motown. Scored his debut goal against Atlantic City here at Drew. Had 2 goals against the Philadelphia Union Development Squad. That's one that Lidko will definitely want back, though, as it went off of his hand. Will that wake up Motown offensively? Ball by Cruz towards Germain. Back to Cruz. Here's Felipe Gutierrez. Back to Torjiman. Chance inside the box. Dribbling around. Player goes down. No call. That's a clean win of the ball. El Mahdi Yusufi getting into the box, looking for the chance. Predators coming off a 2-2 draw against the Philadelphia Union Development Squad. Goals from Thomas Smith and Tomas Ascoli. They have a whole host of players tied for the team lead with 2 goals this summer. As Motown come on the counter. Torjiman. Return ball from Hackett. And Gutierrez will eventually go back to the defensive line, let the offense reset. That's another nice ball up to Hackett. Right idea, not quite the execution, looking for Luca Campbell. Another turnover though. Cruz outside. Ball into the box, claimed by the goalie. Mo Germain was the closest Motown player to it. Ball back. Schaefer gets a very limited touch for him so far tonight. Really only been dangered off set pieces. A free kick and a corner kick have been the best chances for the visitors so far on this Saturday post July 4th. Torjiman trying to get on the ball. Doesn't quite get there first. There's still a Predators player down at midfield as they play on. Ball behind foul. And Hackett took it away. Although there's a bad turnover. Ascoli trying to turn and does so successfully. Ascoli is one of those players with 2 goals this summer. Takes the long shot, saved by Schaefer. That was destined for top corner. But the former Ramapo goalie showing off his leap to make the stop. Ascoli plays for Haverford University. A senior from Guatemala. Two goals. They each came against the Philadelphia Union Development Squad, and it almost was the 3rd goal tonight against Motown. Set piece. Headed away by the first defender. Was not a great ball. Service back in. Header off target. That was Thomas Smith who got up. Just couldn't get the right contact, those who've seen a couple times tonight. 20 minutes played. Tal Torgeman's goal, the difference. Josh Schaefer's spectacular save has kept it 1-0. Cruz took the contact, advantage played. Now Jermaine into the box. Pulls it back, and that's cleared away and kept in bounds by Westchester. Bad turnover. Westchester can come on the counter with Sarna. Sarna taken out. That's a free kick. Tejas Sarna from Swarthmore. Referee just giving a talking to one of the Motown players. Another chance from a set piece to get a ball into the box. Already had one good chance from a free kick. This in a little different position. That one cleared away by Octocomp cleanly and easily. A little bit of physicality by Motown defensively, but it will come upfield for foul. He's onside, gets around the defender, takes the shot, blocked, last-ditch defending. It's a corner kick, but Motown are curious where the offside flag was. Octocomp and the referee are still in conversation as Octocomp is saying there is a clear offside, but still a good job getting back defensively, making sure there was no goal. It looked like it was Patrick Weir who kept it as the corner is claimed by Schaefer. Patrick Weir, the high schooler who's about to go off to the University of Pennsylvania in the fall. Nice ball to the outside. Good run in. Looking for Jermaine. It falls down. He's still on it. Outside the box. The shot is over from Torojima, looking for his second. How is that one not gone in? The first chance from Mo Jermaine. The second from Tal Torojima, but it stays 1-0. The first ball just a little bit behind Jermaine, but he got that good touch. Weir will go over to Hackett. And that one was intended for that far side, but didn't quite come off the way it was supposed to. So it's a chance for Westchester to get upfield, only to be knocked away and overrun as Cruz goes down. It's a free kick. Right idea, but the ball was still moving. So the referee will pull it back. Jermaine otherwise was in on net. Luca Campbell needing to make the right decision. He did. Held on to the ball. And now Motown can get on the attack. That touch just a little bit too tough, though. Nice job holding on to the ball, though, from the number 3 of Patrick O'Toole. O'Toole making his Motown NPSL debut after midweek playing for the USL League 2 squad for Motown. '28th minute, 1-0 Motown needs at least 4 goals to tie back up with Westchester United as we head towards postseason in the NPSL. Luke Hill, with plenty of space in front of him, can take it on if he wants to. Hill, running around the defense, gets it to foul, gets around one defender, takes the shot, saved by Schaefer again, and cleared away by Motown. Schaefer coming up huge in this first half. Ball put out of play by Motown. That's Yusufi on the far side. Quick throw in though. Sarno will go back and they will eventually go all the way back to Liedtke, who conceded just 1 goal so far. That was on one that went off of his hand. Soccer can be a game of inches. Depending where that shot had gone off, if it could have gone off his hand and gone out of play, but instead took a big chunk out of it and it still trickled behind him into the net. Charlie Brooks with you tonight on New Logical Sports. I hope you're enjoying this broadcast so far, wherever you're watching from. Good counterattack. Sarna won't get there. '30th minute. 15 plus maybe any stoppage time left in the first half. Can Motown find another goal? Ball towards Jermaine. Picked up by Torjiman. Ball on the ground, that's a nice one. Long shot off target though. And we will step aside for a little bit of a hydration break on this warm night in Madison, New Jersey. We'll step aside with the players for just a moment as I also need to hydrate a little bit. Hot inside the booth tonight. Let these two sides talk to each other. It's I get some water as well. It's 1-0 Motown, a Tal Torjiman goal. All right. After a little bit of water, rehydrating myself, these two teams also rehydrating on the field. 1-0 FC Motown in this Keystone Eastern Conference regular season finale between these two squads. Westchester, of course, will miss out on the postseason. They're slated to finish next to last in the Keystone East. Motown are already Keystone East regular season champions, which means they're guaranteed a home game in the postseason. That will be next Saturday night here at Drew University. Or at least we would assume at Drew. That will be confirmed in due course. But Motown slated to take on the Jackson Lions in the Keystone Eastern Conference Final. This Westchester Predators squad, their main goal for tonight is to either draw or keep the damage limited against FC Motown to try and help out Westchester United, which is the more senior of Westchester's two squads in the NPSL. Westchester United with a 5-0 win last night at First State FC. That gave them a +4 goal differential on FC Motown, who are coming into tonight also 3 points behind. The two teams pretty even in the national rankings. In the East region, only trailing Annapolis, who got the inside track for the #1 regional seed after Motown and Westchester United both dropped points in the last week or two. Still not confirmed what the format will be for the regionals, because first we need to get through conference season, the Mid-Atlantic, the Keystone East, the Keystone West, and the North Atlantic, the 4 conferences that play at the East. As there's a ball onside. Can Westchester find the equalizer? The pullback finds a teammate. The shot put behind by Octocomp. Max Teneza just couldn't pull the trigger fast enough, and it allowed the Motown veteran center back to get over. Both Octocomp and Weir have made some big blocks in the first half. After a scrumptious cross there from Westchester Predators across the box to an open player. That corner headed down by Octocomp. Although the release didn't work, and it's back with the Predators. Eventually it will go all the way back to Litka in the opposite net. Wearing that bright orange goalie kit tonight. Schaefer in the bright yellow really helps these two goalies stick out on the field. And they have each stuck out, but for a little bit different reasons. Litka for his mistake on the game's opening goal, and Schaefer for his 2 spectacular saves. Advantage played for Motown as they come on to the attack with Yusufi. Lays it off for Torgiman and lost his footing. That stops a dangerous attack. We're upfield to Nicholas Cruz. Now Jermaine, the star striker tonight for Motown. See what Motown can do from this tiki-taka type of play, just passing it around, trying to break through the Predators' defense. Gutierrez to Torjiman on the turn. Ball back. The shot is blocked. But Motown will clean it up defensively. Torjiman coming upfield to receive the pass, although he gives it right back. Dr. Kump, a little bit too much time, and it results in a turnover, but it's turned right back. O'Toole going backwards, and now it will be Schaefer who's picked out by Dr. Kump. Not going to make the same mistake twice, turning it over. Who will get there first? It's O'Toole. Switched outside to Gutierrez. There is some space for Gutierrez to run at. Chooses Germain instead. Top of the box. The ball is cut back. A second shot blocked. A double save for Liedtke makes up for the earlier error and keeps it 1-0 for the time being. And that is one way to make up for the earlier goal conceded. Make a double save to keep it 1-0 for the time being, which this scoreline helps Westchester's other team. Ball outside. Nice ball to Germain. Top of the box is Torjiman. It will be picked out, but a tough touch. Stays in there for Cruz, and it goes in the net, but Germain played it. He was offside. Nicholas Cruz, his ball was going in anyways, but did Germain impact the goal? Offside is the call. It stays 1-0, and that's a ball which Germain does not need to play. That was going in, and Germain interfered in the play. What a strike, though, from Cruz, the Rutgers player. Turnover. Couldn't pick out Germain because he had stayed in an offside position. It has been one of the issues for Germain, the Haitian, this summer has been the offside flag going up against him, stopping goals and promising attacks. As we go the other way with Will Fow. And he felt some shoulder-to-shoulder contact, tried to stay on the ball, but dribbled it out of bounds instead. 41st minute, still 1-0. Gutierrez to Cruz. Torjiman now. Nice ball on the ground. Thought about the long strike, instead goes to Germain. And that was overhit. Didn't go out for a goal kick, instead just a throw, but It has not been a first half to remember for Mo Germain. Had a chance earlier that he could not quite get his feet on for the shot and just took a goal off of the scoreboard for Motown. On this hot and humid Saturday night, the Predators go on the attack. That's a nice move. The pullback, no one there to tap it in. Should be 1-1, but the cross from Tomas Ascoli couldn't find a teammate out in front of an open net. Predators feeling some momentum after that goal wiped out. Very limited bench for FC Motown tonight. Just 2 field players and a goalie to choose from. Hayden Criollo and Randy Pierre-Louis. The only 2 field players on the bench. A couple players called out. Westchester, though, with a full array of subs, and that's something which later in the game they could try and take advantage of, especially on a hot night. Until then, we'll see if these 2 11s can make more of an impact in this first half as Schaefer puts it out for a throw-in. Just before halftime, but you have to remember there was also that water break. Motown on the counter. Germain looking to make up for his earlier offsides. Run into the box. Has 1 player in the box with him. Germain on the ground. The shot, that's a goal! Mo Germain sets up the goal that makes it 2-0 Motown. Halfway to the 4 goals that they're looking for. And that is the debutant El Madi Yusufi, who scores his first for FC Motown, assisted by Mo Germain.
That goal by Elmedi Yousefi. Assist Mwindo Germain.
Yusufi, a former New York City FC 2 player in MLS Next Pro, making his Motown debut tonight. And it won't get much easier than that. Just a slot home from the penalty spot. Right after the Predators almost made it 1-1 as they come on the attack again. Edge of the box, the shot easily saved by Schaefer. 45 minutes on the clock. Expect a couple minutes of stoppage time due to the hydration break, as well as that mini conference between the official and the AR after the second goal, which was wiped out on the Mo Germain offsides. Can Motown find a third before halftime, though, and really put pressure on this Predator squad? You have been a little unlucky so far tonight. The top corner destined shot from Ascoli that was saved by Schaefer. A tap in with nobody on the top of the 6-yard box. As well as a couple other big saves from Schaefer. That's a nice ball over the top into the box. O'Toole gets around a defender, takes the shot, and it's put behind for a corner. O'Toole looking for his first Motown goal. And the Michigan Wolverine looks like he is picking up fitness at the end of the summer. See who the target is on this corner kick. You would assume you're looking for Hermanus Achterkamp to attack it. Ball far post, headed down, and it's cleared away. Only as far as the original corner taker. A header off target from Weir. And wonder if that will be it for the first half. We'll watch the referee. Motown need at least a 4-0 win tonight to match Westchester United at the Keystone Western Conference on both points and goal differential. Header won by Motown. This half is not over yet. That ball was looking for Yusufi. Didn't get there though. Flick on by Sarna and put out of play. It's a Westchester throw-in. Can the Predators find a goal before halftime? Maybe. It's the 6th of Sean Locke. Foul. Long shot, always rising into the woods. That will do it for half number 1. Motown on track for a undefeated regular season in the Keystone Eastern Conference. Goals from Tal Torchiman and El Mahdi Yusufi. But they needed a couple of more for a better goal differential heading into the Keystone Eastern Conference final. We'll step aside for halftime, cool back down a little bit possibly, and come back for the second half, see if Motown has some more goals left in them. You're watching Neological Sports on YouTube.
It's a goal for West Team.
He's got plenty of space. Nice cut. He gets around the keeper. That's it. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Alfaro could be in here on his left leg. Alfaro! Oh my goodness, it's a goal!
You don't have to keep saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm not computer literate. We work to make sure that the only thing you'll have to say is, it works.
Mendez, go for the cross! What a goal! What a goal from Mendez!
Go! And speed! Go back!
Eddie Steve, baby.
Serious, where is this game?
Beckham.
Buddy, I'm telling
And speaking of the man, he's going to win it back. Andrew Araya, one-touch ball. And now ball gets slipped to the bench. Oh, what a pass. John Troiano in on net. Lefty, shot, goal, John Troiano. And Monmouth strike first. Do you believe in miracles, Monmouth fans? I smell one coming here at Calabasas Park. 2 minutes in, a fan appreciation night. It's John Troiano, the Rowan man. The back of the net, it's Monmouth 1, Motown 0. Keeper role as a goalkeeper today. Whistle blown, whoa. And the card seems to be coming out. Let's see. Tensions flaring. Red card for Michael Willis. What? I would like to see a replay. It's a red card for Willis. Confusion from Killick and staff, and no one's too sure exactly what happened. Studs up, perhaps. However, Ruiz gets it. Looks like Pecky's going to be playing that right back position right now. At least as long as Martelloni comes back. Pecky gets burnt. Grossman save. Amazing save. However, it's batted away. And then put away by FC Motown. It appears to be number 23, Jermaine, with the goal. And,
Rogers near side. This is a good attack as Arlotti thought about a shot, gets past the defender, takes it, and it's in the back of the net. The first real attack for Manhattan. It's 1-0. Alessandro Arlotti, the Harvard junior, scorches it past Friedberg. And again, with numbers running into the box, set up for Rogers. Rogers, nice pass to Arlotti, gets around the defender, last-ditch tackling. It's another goal, but it's saved off the line instead. Shot on the ground, it's in! Off the post and in from Peruggi. And it's the Rutgers star who says, you don't need to go over the wall, you can go around it. It's 1-1. See what they can do on this corner. Good service in, the header, it's in. It's a goal for Morris Elite. Idicheria, the substitute. With Williams on the outside, he'll get it to the other sub. Up to Garnett, outside to Idicheria. Nice play from Motown, but can they get the final product? Idicheria on the ground, deflected off of a defender and in off the hands of Molina. It's 1-1. Very short conversation as the ball is in. Header down, it's a goal for FC Motown. And that's Daniel Idicheria, the impact sub. Comes away, although his pass is intercepted. Player wide open in the middle of the field for Motown. That's Idicheria to Garnett. He slots it in. His final game of the summer for Motown STA. And he scores a goal to put an exclamation on it. It's 3-1 Motown. And that should move Motown into second place in the Metropolitan. let me know. And welcome back for second half action live on Neological Sports. I'm Charlie Brooks, your commentator for tonight's game. FC Motown and the Westchester Predators in the final game of the Keystone Eastern Conference for both of these two squads. Motown looking to finish off undefeated and looking to secure a good goal differential to tie it up with Westchester United at the Keystone Western Conference. They're halfway to that point in both senses with the 2-goal lead. They need 4 goals to tie Westchester United on goal differential. They're 45 minutes from just finishing off this undefeated regular season before they host the Jackson Lions in their next game. Motown coming on the attack. Overlapping run all the way across, and it'll be dealt with defensively by the Predators, only to give it away. Yusufi. Nice vision to find Hackett, and Hackett overhit it, but it stays in for a moment. It does finally go out for a goal kick off the corner flag. Goals from Tal Torjiman and Elmadi Yusufi so far for FC Motown. The first which went off the glove of Lou Liedka in net for the Predators wearing that orange jersey. The second which was a nice pullback from Mo Germain to Yusufi, made up for the earlier goal which was wiped out because of a offside interference play by Germain. Took away a sure goal from Nicholas Cruz. Predators coming into this game with 2 wins, 2 draws, 5 losses, looking to avoid making it 6. But to do that, they need to score at least 2 in this half against the best team in the conference. Is that ball a little bit behind Hill? And O'Toole does a fantastic job of getting out of there. Patrick O'Toole still on the run. O'Toole drops the defender, looking for the pass, finds Germain, and Germain will slow it down. Edge of the 18, top of the box. Nice pullback by Torjiman. His shot deflected, saved by Liedka. That's a good save after a change in direction to keep it from 3-0. Jackson Lions second in the Keystone Eastern Conference this season, will come here next weekend. They're looking to finish off their season today against Monmouth. That's a nice local rivalry to finish the regular season. Atlantic City and the Philadelphia Union Development Squad also playing. It looks like the Union Development Squad will finish last in the conference this year, just behind this Predator squad, the third team of Westchester United, who also have a squad in the Keystone Western Conference, as I mentioned a lot, as well as a team in USL League 2. trying to develop some of the top talent in the Pennsylvania area, and to do that you need a couple of teams worth of players. Motown also has 3 sides, this NPSL team, the USL League 2 squad as well, and Motown runs the U23 team in the EDP League, run by Alan McClintock. These two local rivals of clubs, and have been for a couple of years, dating back to when Westchester United used to play Motown in what was just the one singular Keystone Conference before more teams joined. So there's a turnover coming the other way. Or the Predators to put out a play for a throw. Looks like Zane Akar has come on for the visitors. The number 26 playing it along the sideline. And a foul will be called. This should set up a good chance from the free kick, which has really been where the Predators have done their damage. They had that early free kick, which just trickled wide. Set pieces, they've had a couple of good corner kicks. Numbers into the box for the team in white and black. Good service. Schaefer comes out, and he might be small in stature, but Schaefer makes up for it with his leaping ability. '52nd minute, 2-0 still. Thanks to a save from Lulitka at the start of this second half, denying Tal Torjuman of a second. Coach Dilly Duca in his first season for Motown, looking to replicate what Motown did under Gideon Bond, lead them towards a postseason run. Of course, Gideon Bond was at the helm when they won the national championship a couple of summers ago in 2022. Last year going all the way to the regional final after beating Atlantic City. This Motown squad has won 6 straight Keystone postseason titles. This is their 3rd straight year winning the regular season title, and looking to make it 3 straight years in which they win the regular season and postseason. But there's still plenty of game tonight to get through, and the whole 90 minutes against the second best team in this conference to go. Nice ball upfield. Motown readying a sub as this ball goes to Jermaine, who will track it down, defended closely by Fraser. The Haitian takes on his defender, drops him for a moment. Defender gets back to his feet. Still toying with him is Jermaine. The pullback. Ball flicked up and punched away. Still not out of the area, though. And now finally it can be cleared. Another dangerous chance for Motown. Liedtke did just enough. Can they come on the counter and score? Luke Hill. Ascoli, his shot off of the post and stays out. Thought that was going in, but rang the post to keep it 2-0. And a sigh of relief for Motown after a nice counterattack, although they give it right away when they're trying to play it out the back. Taylor Defoe, who's come on as a sub for Westchester. Well, this ball is intercepted. Motown with a counter chance of their own. But they will be smart, hold on to it. With this 2-0 lead, no reason to take too many risks, especially with the short bench, Hayden Criollo and Melvin Ravendi Pierre-Louis. Pierre-Louis is the player getting readied. Been sitting or standing on the bench by the fourth official for a while as Germain can't control it. It's out for a goal kick. And now finally the sub can be permitted. See who comes off for Motown. Looks like it is the debutante in El Mahdi Yusufi who's coming off. He scored the second goal of the game for Motown. Put in a good 55-minute shift. And they will bring on Melvin Ravendi Pierre-Louis. See what that change does for Motown. Of course, the last game, Melvin Ravendi Pierre-Louis was the game changer. He had that play which has been posted over and over again on Motown's social media, dropping and breaking the ankles of the Monmouth defender, then sending the ball in, which was knocked down and eventually tapped home by Mo Germain. See what skills he can put on the sideline. Hill is coming behind him, gets away from that challenge. And it will go out for a throw-in. Defoe just doing enough to recover. Rather, that's Thomas Smith. Short throw-in, Hackett trying to return the ball. It's another throw-in off of Defoe. Westchester with the full bench. They've already used a couple of their substitutes at halftime, trailing 2-0. Although Ascoli has been close 2 times tonight from hitting top corner. One which was saved by Schaefer, the other hit off of the post. Cruz gets his own ball back, chipped up and headed away. Not fully cleared though, as Motown will pick it back up. Looking for a third, and then we'll push for that 4th goal if possible to tie up with Westchester United on goal differential. And you wonder if that's something the players know. You could really say, you wonder if it's something the players know on both sides, as O'Toole was coming into the box but had it tackled off of him. Just about 30 minutes left to play. Everything would really change if Westchester can find that elusive goal to make it 2-1. They've threatened a couple of times tonight of doing so, but have yet to actually find a goal of their own. Run into the box. Put out for a corner kick. Set piece, set piece, set piece. That is what Westchester Predators are saying right now. Focus on these set pieces. Hope that you can find a goal from it. Try and hurt FC Motown and get yourselves back into the game. Low ball, flicked on. Picked up by the visitors. That's a Scully who's been one of the stars of the game so far tonight. Goes backwards to Defoe. Back over to Ascoli. Ball in, deflected off a defender and picked up by Schaefer. That's a nice ball, releasing Jermaine on the run. Jermaine gets around the defender. Defense still getting back. Pull back for Ravendi Pierre-Louis. Dribbling around a player. Takes the shot, and there's the third. It's the super sub. Assisted against Monmouth. A goal for Jermaine. This time gets an assist for Mo Jermaine. His second assist of the game. 3-0. Thought maybe he could have taken that shot first time, but dribbled around, found the right angle, and scores a huge goal with 30 minutes left to play.
That goal by Melvin St. Pierre. Assist, Mawindo Germain.
A sub will be made now by Westchester Predators, as that is the 20 of Alex Fraser coming off. Tough goal to concede for the visitors, especially after they had the corner kick. Ball comes all the way down the other end of the field. And it's a goal as Miguel Ross is the player who came on. Hermanis Octocomp will come off for Motown, and that will bring on Hayden Criollo for the final 30 minutes or so. Motown pushing for the fourth goal, as you can tell, taking off a defender for an attacker. That is a clear sign that Coach Duca knows what is at stake. Without a plethora of his main starters tonight in their final game of the regular season, can they push for the fourth? Westchester, though, on the attack. Ascoli. Ball on the ground, cleared away. And finally cleared fully out. Criollo trying to get it upfield. Didn't do so the first time. Headed back to Schaefer, who will gladly take it and pick it up before Ross is able to come at him. Ball won by Motown. That's Torgiman. Nice piece of skill. Ravendi Pierre-Louis trying to get around the defender again. Gets fouled this time. And it will be a free kick for FC Motown, as there's a talking to from the referee towards Luke Hill. I'm not sure exactly what that's about. By the way, last update, checked in, it looks like Annapolis are winning their game against Grove United. If Annapolis wins, they would finish the regular season as the best team out of the East. But unlike in the Keystone, Annapolis has to go through 2 games to win the Mid-Atlantic. Ball in, header on. It's a goal kick off of O'Toole. For both the Keystone East and Keystone Western conferences in the East region, it is just a one-off final now. It used to be back when they were one big conference, you would have semis and finals. But now only top 2 teams make it out of each conference. Motown has hosted the last couple of years now in the split. You also have the North Atlantic, which has a couple of rounds of postseason before you get to the East Regional. That's a bad decision by Motown. The header pushed over the net by Schaefer. And Weir is asking for an offside, but couldn't be an offside because he was the one that played it backwards. Just lucky that Schaefer made the double save to keep it 3-0. That is definitely the inexperience from the high schooler. Far post header down and sent upfield towards Mo Germain. It gets around one player, trying to flick it past Defoe, and Defoe did a good job of not playing it with his arm. That was almost a dangerous bounce, of course. If it had gone off of the arm of Defoe, that would have been an obvious case of dogso and a straight red card as nobody else was behind him. So you got to play it on a tough bounce without handling. Did so properly. Nice switch. Motown take it away though. Tough touch by Criollo, the sub. Although it does result in a throw-in going Motown's way. Good turn by Torjiman. Gets it upfield for O'Toole. Now Pierre Lewis, who was offsides. '68th minute, 3-0 Motown. Looking for a fourth. There is still the possibility that if Atlantic City loses to the Philadelphia Union Development Squad, this Westchester team could finish last in the Keystone East. Ball over the top, taken by Schaefer. Although it looks like the standings in the final standings will play out as Motown, Jackson, Atlantic City, Monmouth, Westchester, and the Philadelphia Union in this 6-team conference. Jackson actually played a couple of nice games against Motown this season, so that will be a scintillating final next weekend. Jackson, one of just 2 teams that have taken a point off of Motown this year. As there's a ball looking for Pierre Lewis. He's onside this time. Trying to get around his defender. Still doesn't have an angle. Defense getting back. Sets it for Germain. His shot looking to chip the goalie. He overhit it. Good job by Defoe getting back defensively. As the Predators will make another sub. Rather, they did not make the sub. Referee just noticing that the player hadn't come off yet. Stopping play. That's Sean Locke who comes out for the Predators. Second time tonight that they've restarted while waiting for a substitution to be made. Just have to wait for the referee's whistle to restart play. Lucien Dalseth has come on, the number 21. Motown can't keep that ball in play. Ball headed down by Dalseth. Good job keeping hold of the play. Making sure he didn't take or cause a turnover in dangerous position, but now he does. Pierre Lewis taking on two defenders. Drops them both, pulls it back, and it's blocked by Defoe. Staying with the hosts, though. Hackett takes the time. Ball looking for Criollo, doesn't get there. Although it's taken down by Germain. You would expect this is the lineup Motown will finish the game with, as they have no other field subs, unless Anthony Pinto comes on in the field, that is. It's Germain trying to run through the defense. Cesar Ripa gets it out of play in that dangerous area. '72nd minute, still 3-0. Motown need 4 goals on the night. Great ball over the top, a better job by Criollo getting back defensively and throwing it off. Player coming off for Westchester United as their coach goes over and gives a big high five to Max Teneza. Brendan Miller, the number 10, has just come on. So now they've used all of their subs except for their backup goalie, trying to keep this game at 3-0 as there's a turnover in midfield. Torgiman couldn't pass it to Germain as he was standing in an offside position. Pierre Lewis taking on Defoe again. Help has come. Triple teaming the Motown player, but he dribbles away. Player that really, you can tell, feels confident on the ball when he gets it, running at Defoe and co. Has made a couple of just delightful moves. Especially on that goal when he took a couple of extra touches to open up his angle. Maybe not the smartest decision from Defoe, as Motown had 2 players coming from an offside position. He gave it right to a Motown player. They're in. Criollo takes the shot, saved. A leg thrown out by Liedtke. Or Liedtke to keep it 3-0. That should have been a goal. If that is anywhere but right down the middle, it's 4-0 Motown. Is that a chance they were real missing, though, as Hayden Criollo had his shot saved by Liedtke. The ensuing corner. Ball towards the far post. Goalie comes all the way out. Motown will keep it in play. Not sure who the last touch was, so don't want to risk giving up the throw-in, although they do give it away in midfield. Predators player down, we play on. 3v3 on the counterattack. Akhtar into the box, pulls it back. Now Hill looks for the angle, can't take the shot, although kept it. Back to Hill. Both Predators players going for the shot, but it's defended out for a throw-in. Set pieces and counterattacks is where the team in white have looked most effective as that ball was cleared away. Looking at the Motown bench, it looks like Anthony Pinto might just be getting ready to come off the bench. As we will step aside for our second half hydration break, and you wonder what Dilly Duca is going to be saying to his squad right now. 75 minutes played 3-0, but Motown just missed a big chance to make it 4. 4 is the magic number for them tonight. Let me get some hydration myself while they take this break. Be back in just 1 second. FC Motown leading 3-0, and coming out of the hydration break, they're going to make a change, and this is not one you see every day. Anthony Pinto is coming on for Josh Schaefer, and Josh Schaefer is actually changing his outfit. He is putting on the outfield player jersey. So Josh Schaefer, he's done this in the past for Motown, will leave the net play in the field, and he'll play up top, it looks like, with Mo Germain. Anthony Pinto, the University of Washington college player out of Division III. Didn't see who came off for Schaefer, but Schaefer is now playing in the field for the rest of this game for FC Motown. And he's playing that up top role. Motown definitely pushing, trailing 3-0. Or leading 3-0, I should say, as Ravendi Pierre-Louis takes it down, looking for Schaefer. Doesn't quite have him, so holds on to himself. Mo Germain is still on for Motown, the striker who has 2 goals tonight, but he gives it away. '80th minute. Motown has 10 minutes plus stoppage time to try and get that other goal as Schaefer commits a foul in the field. And right after putting on the jersey, will pick up a yellow card. Coaching staff just explaining to Josh Schaefer he's the number 10, not the number 9 in this formation. Westchester will see if they can challenge Pinto in net. His only other game played this summer was starting and playing the full 90 against this Predator squad when they played earlier this summer. So he does have experience against the same team as Schaefer. That's a good first touch for him on the field. Although it's given away by O'Toole. Westchester on the attack. That ball is in for Ascoli. Ascoli denied, and then Pinto will go back towards his net and put it out of play. Or actually watch it out of play for a goal kick. But there's your first save for Anthony Pinto. Tomas Ascoli has had some fantastic chances tonight. A shot that was destined for top corner saved by Schaefer. Another one tested in top corner until it hit the post and stayed out. And now denied by Motown's backup goal in Anthony Pinto as well. Ravendi Pierre-Louis going back to Germain. Right back to where it came from, although he's bodied off by Hill. Luke Hill on the counterattack. Nice job recovery by O'Toole, that is, as O'Toole comes upfield. Nice ball over to Criollo. Criollo pulls it back. The shot off a defender and in. Deflected in front of net. There's the fourth. A brace for Melvin Ravendi Pierre-Louis. And nothing that Liedtke could do in net on that one. There's the fourth goal that Motown were looking for, as they have just evened Westchester United on goal differential. And that's the last action of the game for Lou Liedtke, as Logan Gildea is going to replace him in net. So now both teams have made a goalkeeper substitution. A nice pullback from Hayden Criollo. By the way, an update, Annapolis Blues 5-0 against Grove United. So Annapolis, if they can get through their conference semis and finals, will be the top seed in the East region. United with the Predators with the long shot. That one always rising though. 84th minute, 4-0 Motown. They needed 4 goals tonight to even Westchester United. Added the Keystone Western Conference on goal differential. So far they have done that. See if they will push for a 5th as well. Logan Gildea, the new goalkeeper, plays for Arcadia. One of many Division II and Division III players on this Predator squad. Quick throw in. And now Motown conceded a throw from a bad position. Miller will go to take it quickly. Walking a tightrope on the sideline. Ball in towards the penalty spot, headed away by Hackett. Jermaine on the sideline. See if he sees the run. Had Campbell for a moment, but didn't take it. Instead now will be Pierre Lewis, who already has a brace. Looking for the return ball, possibly. And Pierre Lewis had just stopped his run. And that's an own goal! Off of Gildea, the backup goalie got it stuck under his feet and backheeled it into his own net as Jermaine came over and consoled the goalie, and now his teammate Ascoli will come over as well. It's 5-0 Motown. And that's, oh, you hate to see it. The backup goalie concedes the fifth, and now Motown have a better goal differential than Westchester United. Not the way that anybody would have envisioned the fifth goal, though, as that was a pretty simple pass backwards. But the first touch of the game for the goalie, and he tripped over it. That's a nice ball, though, on the other side. Gets around a player, went to ground. Although Motown recovered, put it out of play for just a throw. Another tough loss this season for the Predators. Coming against FC Motown, they lost 3-0 in their first meeting. Good ball into the box, though. Can they pull one back? No, it's Ascoli tripping over it. Schaefer goes down. No call from the officials. Schaefer trying to hold on to it for Motown. They can't do so. Although it's given back to the goalkeeper playing in the field now. And that time it is a free kick. Referee's going to give a yellow card to one of the Westchester players. It's the one who committed the foul. And I believe then said something afterwards to get the yellow. That's Thomas Smith going into the book. That ball will go all the way back to Gildea, who will feel happy to have that one just go into his arms and get rid of it quickly. Motown will improve to 8 wins, 2 draws, no losses as they finish the regular season. As we play the final minutes here, Westchester will drop to 2-2-6 with a goal differential of -13 as it stands, which would be the worst goal differential in the conference. Motown's goal differential up to +23, which would set them as the second best team in the East region based off of that tiebreaker. Hill. Back to Akhtar. Ball all the way cross side and not kept in by Miller. Coach Ducaswad does not have to worry about any more goals now. They've got the 5 that were necessary. Well, they got the 4 that were necessary and the extra 1 to put them over the top for goal differential via an own goal from the backup goalkeeper on the 5th. An interesting end to this game as well, with Josh Schaefer starting the game as goalkeeper and finishing the game in the field. Ball back to his goalie. Finds Hill. His shot way off target. Couldn't quite get his foot around it. And the referee will blow his whistle. No stoppage time needed. It's a 5-0 win for FC Motown as they finish the regular season with a 8-2-0 record. 8 wins, 2 draws, no losses. They will be back home next Saturday against the Jackson Lions for the Keystone Eastern Conference Final. Make sure you keep an eye out for where that will be played and what time on the FC Motown social media.
FC Motown
Some big goals from FC Motown in the second half after being up 2-0 at halftime. That will do it for us for the regular season coverage of FC Motown. I'm Charlie Brooks. From everyone else at Neological Sports saying so long. Enjoy the rest of your July 4th weekend. Once again, final score, Motown 5, Westchester Predators 0. Motown will go into the postseason as the second best team in the East region. We thank you so much for watching tonight's broadcast and all the broadcasts this summer. We can't wait to see you next Saturday. Motown, Jackson Lions, the Keystone Eastern Conference Final.
Thank you.